What up, gamers? It's me, LifeSpiller, and I'm back to do a new video. In this video, I wanted to give my first impression slash mini review about Mafia 3. This awesome title. This game has a lot to offer. There are some good experiences in it, and there are some bad things about it. I'm going to tell you about it. I'm not going to put in anything as far as spoilers, so don't worry about that. I'm not going to include that on the title because I notice that people avoid the video because they think you're going to give away certain things. But if you say no spoilers, then you get an audience cut in half. I'm going to strategically talk about this in a manner, in a way to where you can understand. The lead protagonist is a guy named Lincoln Clay. Awesome dude. He has military background, come back from the war, had some very traumatic experiences, life-altering things that occurs in his life. And when he comes back to Louisiana, he's fresh off and he's already in the thick of things. This is 1968, and the initial contrast or the initial difficulties that most people probably face with a little bit of opposition about this game is the raw and uncut experience. I have to say that yes, there are going to be things said of nature that you probably are not accustomed to, not used to, the vulgarity, the outrightness, it's all there. Yes, they do say the N-word. I have no problem with that as far as keeping it close to being authentic. 2K is very upfront about giving us that information right off the top. There are things that are definitely the same between Mafia 2 and Mafia 3, but the big overall thing that I seen that they swung into is the GTA feel. This game is more towards the direction of territorial taking over. You are pretty much going to be a hitman, a lead man, a guidance, and you are working for numerous people for numerous purposes. But I think overall, because I'm getting close to the end, I'm about a third of the way through the video game at this point, and I have to say I still love Mafia 2 more. I think it was the time and era, but I still love this time and era in this period because it allowed me, and this is what I really loved about the game, is it allowed me to dive in to see that time, that era, and what was really going on. We can read in the books, we can watch videos, but to actually walk around in the culture at that time is a whole different experience. And I feel like Mafia 3 does its best to add that on. There are very brutal and graphic killings in this video game. I like that because I'm a grown man. I'm a grown ass man, so I'm not going to be moved by him stabbing somebody in the head or in the eye or whatever, or somebody being shot or whatever. But there are power-ups. There are times when you accumulate so much money, you get open doors to new things, and you have other things going on. Now, the negatives, I will have to say, this game is glitchy. It's only crashed on me once out of the 15, 20 hours that I've played so far. But it is glitchy. You definitely see the glitches, like the flickering of light when you're in rooms or outside. You can see the bouncing of the light off the ground, flickering like crazy. So that is definitely there. You have to travel everywhere. I think that's a little bit absurd that they don't give you fast travel. Now I will say the mechanics as far as the combat, it could have been a little bit more sharp. I felt like at times when I was shooting people, it wasn't always on point unless I changed my targeting and just had it pretty much auto aim, and which is ridiculous. You still should be able to play it on any level, any way you want, and experience the game the way you want. But I have to say this. The big thing about me with a video game is that if I feel like I've connected with the character, and if I feel like all I want to do is really play this game, then it's a winner. And it's done those things for me. I connect with the storyline, I connect with Clay, and with the characters, like all the other characters that he's working with. I've connected with those guys. I want to know more about their story, their background, and they're doing that tit by a tidbit, and you know, they're keeping up. They're allowing you to see all these things about Clay, and it gives you a better understanding. They don't leave all these voids and gaps. But yeah, man, it's definitely worth picking up. I would say wait till it's on sale. Don't pay full price. I don't feel like the game is worth $60, but it is worthy of being paid for somewhere around the $20, $25 range, maybe even $30. So just catch it on sale. I was just fortunate to get a free copy. But yeah, other than that, if you played Mafia 3, let me know. If you're interested, let me know. Leave your comments below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. As always, I'm LifeSpiller.